It's January 13th, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Well, just when you think that there isn't another fresh hell that Donald Trump and this administration can unleash, I am hearing with very credible sources that a Greenland invasion is weeks, perhaps months away. This is right after all those people unalived in Venezuela, over 150, and he gets all the oil executives together to tell him that it's not feasible to spend any money in Venezuela. They don't want it. So all of that is for nothing. Now, Donald Trump sets his sights on Greenland. Why? Because due to global warming, a lot of the ice shelf is melting, and a lot of that oil and gold, silver, rubies, and particularly rare minerals that we need for weapon manufacturing is now exposed and available in Greenland. So, like most colonizers, he decides that he is going to take it. However, unlike Venezuela, this is property that Denmark has earmarked as their own. And what I have been hearing, if he does engage in any sort of military action in Greenland, it will set off a chain of events that will not be beneficial to the United States. First of all of the U.S. bases in Europe will be shuttered. NATO will confiscate all the land and material and send over 90,000 troops home, which would delight Vladimir Putin, and perhaps this is his master plan all along. It also would set off of a chain of events that would require NATO countries to come to its defense. I don't think that even though we have millions of men and women in uniform, that we have enough manpower, equipment, and resources to run Venezuela and attack Greenland and put a viable force in place to keep them from being overwhelmed. You see, this is what happens when you get a thin-skinned, low-confidence coward in the position of power. You see, back in the 60s, if he wanted to go unalive people, he could have joined up, grabbed the rifle, and he could have unalived all the NBA that he could shoot at. But he developed those pesky bone spurs. So now, as an old, demented man, he's letting other people who have the courage, wherewithal to do his bidding. I never expected it to get to this point. I thought that maybe some responsible Republicans and Democrats would jump in and get him to throttle this back. But it seems like it is ramping up more and more on a daily basis. Because if we're in Greenland, it's going to be more than ice that's going to melt. It will freeze European and U.S. relations for decades to come. It's January 13th, 2026, and this is Reg Knight reporting. Have a good day.